Hoods off. And they're racing. Show Me the Roses on the near side away fairly well. Up there too in the early stages. Majestic Desert and Attraction. The favourite has burnt them all off early and crosses over to the near side rail. Cat Star in the Mohammed colours is running second, followed then by Miss Childry wider out. Just in behind them at this stage follows Coldy Dancer and then Mirasol Princess. Further back in the field, Ann Summers too being pushed along in the early stages from Incise. Coming up to halfway in the Queen Mary. Attraction out in front, racing a bit green. From in second, Cat Star, then wider out is Miss Childry boxing on now, then Majestic Desert behind them. Further back in the field then is boxing on Seguidia, but it's Attraction being asked the question now with just over a furlong to go. Cat Star's under the whip, gradually starting to reel her in a bit though. Inside the final half furlong, Attraction in front. She's responding well, Attraction, and she's pretty good. Attraction goes on to win the Queen Mary in good style, 4 or 5 lengths. In second, Cat Star, then in third, Majestic Desert, and Summers two behind them from Seguidia, who run on well. Further back in the field then America, who made up some ground towards the finish. But the winner is number 3, Attraction, and the first favourite of the meeting is obliged in race number 8. So punters strike back. Attraction, she raced a little bit green in, out there in front by herself, but she was far too good. She beats Cat Star. Then in third, we see them cross the line. Majestic Desert. Then in fourth, Ann Summers 2. They're followed by Miss Childry. Promenade the near side. Seguidia ran a good race. Then America running on from Incise. Miss Mitten is next. Further back then is Crafty Fancy, followed then by Coldy Dancer. Show Me the Roses. Another disappointing effort. Mirasol Princess behind them, and then a long gap. But the winner is number 3, Attraction, first favourite of the meeting, owned by the Duke of Roxburgh, trained by Mark Johnston and ridden by Kevin Darley. 4 out of 4. She's made it. Second, number 5, Cat Star, owned by Sheikh Mohammed, trained by David Loader and ridden by Frankie Dettori. And third, number 8, Majestic Desert, owned by Jabber Abdallah, trained by Mick Channon and ridden by Darrell Holland. Fourth is number 2, Ann Summers 2. But there are the winning colours for the 1, 2, 3 there, and there she comes back. She's an enormous filly, Attraction, and she has won officially by 3 lengths.
She is a big filly. Normally you expect precocious 2-year-old fillies not to be of this size. A filly this size would normally come into her own at 3 years or maybe even 4 years. Gosh, she's got some pace as well. I expected the American filly, America, to make the early running, but she got left. You can see Gary Stevens has switched right to the outside. She runs on pretty well, actually. But these two up front, Cat Star in the Sheikh Mohammed colours and Attraction, have it between them. And although Willie Attraction looks like she's hating the ground,
well,
she does
keep hating
up
the
the
ground.
job.
She is going to be better. She's by a physio, and nearly all of physio's progeny like cutting the ground, like juicing the ground. This is an exception. She's unbeaten now. She's won her first 4 races. Obviously the first 2-year-old this year to do so. And she's done it in the Queen Mary Stakes at the Royal Ascot. What a great thing for the breeder, for the owner and the trainer.
The Duke of Roxburgh is her owner, and the breeder is Floors Farming, in fact, and that provides Mark Johnston with his 15th winner at Royal Ascot. He had a sensational year last year with 4 winners, and actually in 2001 he had 3 as well. So just in recent years he's had a very, very good record here, and I should think that won't be his last one of the week. Attraction returned, the 13-8 favourite.